Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. Movement here from the tight end. They're going to run it here. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So second and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Receiver in motion now. He'll hand it off. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action to get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And the Buffaloes will have first and 10 here. They'll hand it off. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice second and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Important second down play coming up. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And the Buffaloes churn out another first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a first and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Evanson. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down play coming up. That goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Has the first down and more. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? He'll hand it off.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Here's a carry for the fullback. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
And that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Third down play here out of the shotgun. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Come out throwing here to start the drive. Look at this, taking a shot on the very first play. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. He's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. This might be coming back. So that long scoring play is spoiled by a penalty. That's a big call in this game. First down here for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
And that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pop over the middle. It's Hunt. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? He decides to keep it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. It's second down here. They'll run the option. They'll toss it to the back. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big gain that time. That's great execution.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throws it to the right. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Colorado 7, Hawaii 0.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
First and goal, a great chance to answer that opening touchdown. Looking to chuck it again. Running back grabs it on a screen. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. We'll see if they can keep that going here. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. They're going to run it. Running with purpose. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the return will be brought down. Rainbow's offense back on the field now. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackled, but not before he pick it up. Big yards and a first down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Looking for a deep completion. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Second down and goal upcoming. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Boy, what a play by this linebacker. That option play got to the outside. I thought they had a chance on the perimeter, but the speed and the awareness of that linebacker makes a huge play.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Grab down the middle. It's Hunt. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And that's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. This one will be fair caught. Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Here's that defense shifting again. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of playing moving forward.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The ball is loose. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Wow, that is big-time awareness by his teammate to get on top of that football. As a result, they catch a break and are able to retain possession.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The Buffaloes will line up to boot it away, and he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Not fielded cleanly. It's a loose football. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now.
Woo, he catches a break here. Always good to have friends looking out for you on the job. That was almost a major momentum shift, if not for the returner's teammate coming in to recover that fumble.
Comes back out on the field now. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot. Looking to find the end zone this time. Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Fires it to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, this defense looks like they are confused, and they should be. This wide receiver is putting on a clinic here in the first half. He sees blood in the water right now, and he's got over 100 yards in the first half already.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already...
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. And so after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Hawaii. Well, Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks into the... Oh, and he fumbles. Recovery by the defense. Headed the other way. Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Loss of 2. Brings up second down.
Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it out in Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Hawaii 24, Colorado 7.
And the Buffaloes will kick it deep to begin the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
Warriors will take over. First and
10. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Tackle is made at the 20-yard line. Second down coming up. On the ready. Ringo, lasso.
And the back gets the football. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Hunt. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the Rainbow Warriors begin a new series here, first and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Hunt. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down after that completion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Boy, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. And the beatdown continues. Now just a brilliant game from this quarterback. When the spot in the natty on the line, he needs you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job and taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. They are really in a hole here, and that turnover in the last possession did not help. That's caught. It's Irvin.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. Grab near the sticks. It's Irvin. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And the Buffaloes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. First down. We're going to throw the football. That's reeled in. It's Evanson. He'll earn the first down, but paid for it with a hard hit. Offense in hurry-up mode.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Looking to throw it again. Lets it fly to the wideout. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch hauled in here over the middle and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
An inside give now from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide.
But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Receiver makes the catch. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. The Buffaloes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And that one's picked off. What a play. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Play action here on 1st down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Deep shot caught inside the 25. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Man, that is a big play by this offense. Now they move the ball into the red zone. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you better be ready because the momentum that they've created, they're probably going to take a shot to the end zone right here.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the 1st down, though.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Hunt. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Look about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play.
It's now 2nd and goal.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. They finally corral him at the 1.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
He moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Hawaii. And the route is on.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
Set up now for the extra point try. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. We'll start at the 25. Offense is back out there on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Tailback takes the handoff again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Looking downfield. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk. But with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you've got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
He's escaping the pocket now. He's got a 4th down conversion. Drive stays alive. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage. The drive keeps going.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll run it to the right side. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And they'll use the ground game here. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffs.
Now we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And the PAT is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And your Hawaii Rainbow Warriors will take over. First and 10.
The Rainbows offense back on the field now. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
For the linebackers and really the quarterback and the defense on this play, diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And he crosses the 30. Physical run, breaks through a tackle. Oh, and it's a fumble. The defense recovers the fumble.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackle is made at the 4. First down and goal.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
You